Hey guys, good morning and welcome to our Mandela Effect channel. We're discussing Mandela effects and of the like. Thank you for joining in. Welcome all Mandela Effectians. So today we're joined by Theresa, Sandy, and our other very special guest is Evie. Say hi, Evie. There she is. Say hi, Evie. Hi. She looks happy to be here, and I'm glad you all are too. So, you want to go over some things, Sandy, and birthdays and whatnot?
Yeah, let's do that.
Happy Father's Day, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, happy Father's Day next
Oh, wait,
week, everyone.
that's
Next
next
week.
week.
Yes. For some reason, everybody thinks it's this week. I don't know why. It's so weird.
I think it's the marketing. Everyone's throwing you coupons in the mail, and you think it's this week, but it's actually like next week.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was always around the 19th for me.
Raylan Herman's in the chat. Hey, Raylan Herman. Or I hope I'm pronouncing the first name right. Maybe it's Raylan. But they're saying that, did you know the tomato sauce originates from Mexico, not Italy? No, I did not. I'm
No.
Italian. That's crazy.
Are you kidding me?
Mexico.
What?
Wow.
Hey, Preliminal. How's it going, bud? We got
Hey,
Prelim.
Preliminal.
We also
have TI Task Force / Flyboy and JC Explorations. Hey guys, and Justice for All. Sorry, Justice. All right, so we're gonna start off with birthdays. Hopefully, there's more people listening than are chatting. But on June 3rd, we had Helen, Susan Wherry. I think that's the Frosty Helen. On the 4th, we have Tonette Hunter, Tobin Schwin, and my sister-in-law, Helene. I'm not going to say her last name just to, I don't know if she wants me to say her last name or not. Tomorrow, we have a very happy birthday to Mark Fewings. On the 12th, Dominick Frost. The 13th, Pia Passadora. On the 20th, Dan Challis. On the 21st, Kraig Gaddis. On the 24th, Glenn Mink. On the 25th, Nick Dougherty and Schizo Lykaboss. On the 27th, Cindy William Montgomery and Earl Patrick Francis. On the 28th, Jax Marie. And on the 29th, Damien Alston. And do you know why June is such a big month for birthdays, guys?
Why's that?
Why?
Oh wait, I'm not. It's not June. I'm thinking of September. Never mind. Sorry. Ignore me. It's September. September should have a lot of birthdays because it's right around Christmas. You see? I don't know. The holidays usually bring out romance in couples, but not so much June. Actually, it's back to school time. There's no kids in the house, so maybe.
We got Father's Day in June.
Yeah, well, no, we're thinking like 9-10 months before June.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe back to school. The kids are out of the house, Who knows?
That's right.
Yep. But anyhow, happy birthday, everyone. Oh, yeah, I just saw that too, Preliminal. It was on a channel called...
Hang on. Wait, what? Raylan Herman says Albert Einstein never made the insanity quote.
Yeah, I saw that, guys. I saw something about that.
I thought it was his quote too.
Yeah.
The definition of insanity is repeating the same thing, expecting different results, or something like that.
I did find tons of residue for that, guys. Tons.
You telling me he never made that quote?
No, but there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of residue to prove that.
Yes.
That he did a lot.
Preliminal, yeah, I just saw that too. There's a new YouTube channel. He's not new. He's got 11,000 subscribers. I don't think he did Mandela effects before because he says that scary video. I think he used to make scary videos, and now he's doing Mandela effects, and everything I've seen from him is kind of new, but he could be getting it from Reddit or somewhere else. I don't know.
Which channel is this one, Sandy?
It's called All Time. That's where I found out about the Olympic torch. The Olympic torch.
All time?
Yes. The Olympic torch was actually Nazi propaganda.
What?
They never did the running of the Olympic torch until the 1930s. The first one was in Nazi Germany, and it was actually Nazi propaganda.
Hmm.
Wait, you're telling me the Olympics is?
Yes. The running of the torch to start the Olympics. Sorry, guys.
Oh, how is it Nazis? Sandy?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes. How is it related?
They're the ones that started the tradition of running the torch.
Yeah, I think I heard who talked about that. Wasn't that a scare performance or something?
It may have been. I first heard about it from All Time, not Time Matters. I was responding to Time Matters in the chat.
That's insane. Wow.
Yeah,
I like Amy Ferguson's quote here. Life is beautifully crazy these days. Bless you, Evie.
Bless you, Evie.
Bless you. Evie's just over 2 months old and she's already cooing and cawing.
Wow.
She says, ooh, hey. Like the Kool-Aid man. Hey. Oh, hey. Oh.
And yeah. She says, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to get into the list before the phones die? Because I'm down to 69 now.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm 70.
See, I told you. But you know what it is? I have all this stuff open, including lists. That could be why I'm running this down. I'm turning my brightness down to try to save battery.
All right, let's find out what the newest Mandela effects are, shall we?
Okay. What's the first one, Sandy?
So the first one is Theresa. Theresa, why don't you talk about your favorite song?
London Bridge is in Arizona? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a replica, just like they have a Statue of Liberty and a... Oh no, the London Bridge, yes, they moved it there. You're absolutely right.
Huh.
The original London Bridge was moved brick by brick to Arizona. I do remember that.
That's insane. So the whole song is not even about London, it's about Arizona.
No, actually the song,
you know.
Yeah.
The kids' song, you know.
Yeah, London Bridge is falling down, yeah.
So, you're talking about the Yellow Brick Road one, Sandy?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so this is like absolutely my favorite song. I've loved this song for many years, and I noticed there was a change in it, and it's really freaking me out. Brian, you know the part that goes,
Wait, don't say it. We want to ask the chat what they remember.
Okay. The part that goes, back to the howling old owl in the woods, blank, 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 blank.
Wait, no. Back to the howling old owl in the woods, blank,
blank,
blank, the horny-backed toad.
Yeah.
What
I want to know what people remember.
Or words is there? Does anyone know?
This is really freaking me out.
Because I didn't know the words well enough to this song to know the words here.
But what I remember, there's residue for it. That's the thing. Elton John. And by the way, I think there's a new movie coming out, whether it's out now, but I think there's a new movie.
I think there is, yes. I've seen it in the trailers.
And I definitely want to see that movie because like I said, I've loved Elton John for, oh my God, since the 70s, and I love his music. So this is a huge impact on me. So this is what you call a personal Mandela effect. But for people who know this song really well, it might affect them. So what do you guys think the next line is?
So far, the only response is from Amy and Time Matters. No idea, and I don't know this one good enough.
Okay. You want to reveal it, Sandy? Go ahead.
Okay.
Is it Rocket Man? Is the name of the song?
No, the song is Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Wow. Are you serious? You know what's funny is I was watching that TV show last night with Lisa. We were watching Beat Shazam, and they actually had that song as one of the questions.
No way.
Yes.
Well, wait till you hear the next line, Brian. You ready, Sandy?
Yeah.
Okay, so Let me pull up the official.
I wish
lyrics
Brian
so
could play like a little tidbit of it.
Can you give me a minute marker? And I can play about probably 10 seconds of it.
I'll look. Hold on.
All right. It's just it's man, I'm overwhelmed by the change. Sorry, it's just a little.
I love the movie Rocket Man too.
Wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear what the line is now, which will lead into another effect with Sandy, right, Sandy?
Yeah, yeah.
Which is related to another effect.
This is bugging me.
Okay.
Okay, so, that's weird. Okay, so Brian, it's the fourth stanza, so I would say it's like a minute in.
Rocket Man is now playing. In fact, the Elton John.
Oh, it's playing now.
Yeah, it says now playing.
So, guys, it was back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny-backed toad. But Theresa remembers back to the howling old owl in the woods, back to the horny-backed toad.
Yes, and there's residue to prove it. And now, when Brian, are you able to play it? Okay.
Did you send me a minute marker?
No, I don't know the minute marker. I can't listen to video while I'm on the phone with you.
It's not at the beginning. I know that. It's about.
It should be about a minute in, based on the fact that it's
if you play some of it, I can tell you to go a little bit forward. It's about a minute in.
About a minute in?
Oh, it's also the last line. The last stanza. If you go to the end and go backwards, you'll find it faster.
Yeah, it's at the end.
Okay, so
if you go to the very end and go backwards, it's the last verse.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh man.
Hey Brian Stavely. Hey Kevin T. We got Time Matters. Hi Esther.
Hey everyone.
Amy Ferguson. Justice for All. I think I got everybody so far.
There it is.
Right
there.
There
it is. There it is. Right there.
Okay, is it right there?
You just had it.
You just played it, but you didn't go back far enough to get the whole verse.
I gotta go back further.
You're one sentence off.
Right there?
It's next.
Right after that. Right after that. Now play it.
Right there. You can stop.
Now, did you hear it? It says hunting the horny-backed toad.
Yeah, what was it before?
Back to the horny-backed toads.
She remembers back to twice.
And there's proof too. And there's proof. There's residue.
And can I ask you guys, has anyone ever heard of hunting toads?
No.
I could see if it was chasing the horny-backed toads or something, but hunting or catching the horny-backed toads.
Do you want to share the residue, Brian?
Yeah, sure.
Well, wait, before we do that, I have to explain the second Mandela effect because they're both in the same folder.
Yeah, they're really. This is part 2 of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sandy. Your turn.
Guys, in the chat, yes or no, have you heard of a horny-backed toad?
No.
I just need yes or no's.
I haven't.
And Amy Ferguson says, no, I've never heard of hunting toads. I mean. Well, here's the thing. I have heard of a horny-backed toad, but they've never existed. Fizzy Pop says yes. Thank you. Burgos says no.
They're a horny-backed toad.
Yeah, they're called horned toads now.
Oh.
And which part are we looking at? Because I'm in your Flickr now.
Okay, LEP 7-1.
Right, I'm there.
If you search for LEP 7-1, it's either going to be Elton John or Yellow Brick Road.
Okay, Elton John, Yellow.
There you go.
Okay, cool. All right, everyone, be prepared to be amazed and You may
So
want
yeah,
you may want to have a barf bag nearby or something because you may be totally surprised.
well, horny-backed toads have never existed in this timeline, even though Elton John's singing about them. They've
Okay.
always been horned toads.
Whoa. Jason Black says here, that's how I finally deciphered Elton John's baffling lyric. Back to the howling old owl in the woods. Back to the horny back.
There you go. That's, like I said, I've sing this song hundreds of times, and it's always been back to the horny, you know what I'm saying? And now it's changed to hunting the horny-backed toad. I have never sang that verse before in my life.
You know what's crazy too? I was looking at this guy's name, Ian McMillan, and maybe it's because it's early in the morning, but I thought it said Ian McKellen.
See, I saw it as McMillan because McMillan's Bakery is where we used to get our birthday cakes.
Those wonderful Bernie Taupin lines. Back to the howling old owl in the woods. Back to the horny-backed toad.
This is an older song. Remind a lot of the people in the chat are a lot younger people, so a lot of people might not have ever heard of the song before. This is what year did the song come out?
Probably in the 60s, but you look.
Let me look it up. Hold
70s.
on. Let me see.
I think it's the 70s.
Those wonderful Bernie Taupin. So Bernie Taupin may be the original, and Elton John probably covered it. You know that?
I'm looking to see what year it came out. Hold on. I'm looking.
Bernie Taupin. Let's see if we find him. And maybe his lyric could be different, you know?
Here you go. Release date, October 5th, 1973.
Yeah, I thought it was the 70s. It was too old.
The 70s, yeah. So for people in their 40s and 50s are probably a little more familiar with this song, but the younger generation, it might not be familiar to them. Does that make sense? But for people like me, like, you know, I'm 55. To me, this song is what I grew up with. So that's why I'm so familiar with the lyrics. And like I said, this is a huge change for me. And Sandy, did it affect you at all?
I mean, again, I didn't know the words that well. But
Yeah.
I said I've never heard of hunting toads, so that makes no sense.
Yeah, well, this is a good residue right here because you see somebody posting the song video.
Yeah.
And Elton John, here's how Goodbye Yellow Brick Road went down. Elton John, back to the howling out in the woods, back to the horny-backed
There you go. Back to the horny-backed toads. And I'm going to say something. Even my friend / boss, I asked him what that line was, and he remembered it that way. And he's not even affected.
Say goodbye.
And he remembers. Yep, he remembers it too.
Mm-hmm.
So a non-affected person remembering it, that's
Last Flyboy is saying
Yeah.
back to was the original words. So by I guess the Taupin guy, back to was the original words, and it was changed to hunting by Elton John.
What is it? Hunting the horny-backed toad now?
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds crazy, man.
How do you hunt? And it was, guys, trust me, it was not hunting the horny-backed toad. This is such a huge personal ME for me that it just freaks me out.
Agreed.
I'm hoping it switches back.
And I agree, Brian Stavely. Everyone is affected. It's whether or not they acknowledge it or not.
I'm acknowledging it.
To some degree. I think everybody is affected to some degree.
Time Matters wants to know what lyrics do YouTube cover versions say? Cover versions.
We'd have to look them up.
I think Fizzy's in the house, but I don't see her.
Fizzy is. Theresa, I have to talk to you about that later on.
Okay, no problem. Well, Fizzy, if you're here, hi, Fizzy, welcome.
Fizzy says, if you look it, you will get high. That's why they're hunting it. Thank you, Fizzy. That just gave me an idea of where some residue could be.
I'm not licking no toads, Fizzy. Sorry.
No, but I'm saying there's references in cartoons and movies to that. So there might
No
be
way.
residue out there. Yeah. I think Family Guy.
Wow.
And, yeah, there's definitely references to that.
No problem.
Did we lose Brian?
Oh no, did we,
I think we did.
Brian?
Oh,
I
Lord.
think we lost him.
There we go. I think he's back.
Yeah, I'm
He's
back. Sorry.
What happened?
The AI took over and crashed my Google.
Oh no.
I'm okay now.
It's okay.
Wow. Okay. So Sandy, did you want to talk about the hunting one, or did we already did?
We already did. Now we got to
All right.
talk about the next Mandela effect.
Okay, go ahead. Next one.
Next
Brian,
one.
you're going to LEP. Don't show it yet, but you're going to be looking for LEP 7. Just assume I'm saying the 7-1 LEP. You're going to be looking for Lollipop. But guys, in The Wizard of Oz, the Lollipop Guild presents a lollipop to Dorothy. Do you remember what color it was? Can you put it in the chat, please?
We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild.
Yes. What color was the lollipop?
Yeah, what color was the lollipop, guys?
I can do the high voice.
Actually, what colors do you remember? Because it was swirled. There were different colors.
We represent.
Anyway, this was found by Aurora 9-2019 on Reddit.
What color is the lollipop that they are presenting to Dorothy? The Lollipop Guild. What color is the lollipop? We're not talking about the outside of it, like the wrapping paper. We're talking about the actual lollipop itself. What color do you remember it being, without looking?
Colors. There's multiple
colors. Yeah, what colors do you remember? Theresa, sing us the Lollipop Guilds.
Amy Ferguson remembers red. Esther
Funny,
said she
Brian.
wishes she knew.
I remember red, yellow, and blue, I think, or red, yellow, green, maybe.
I remember red and white. Maybe some blue in there.
I remember pink, white, and blue.
So what color do you guys think it? What color do you remember, chat?
Irma Arts remembers red and white.
There you go.
Any definite people remember? Anything definite in the chat, guys? Do you 100% remember it?
Irma Art and Amy Ferguson both say red, and Irma Art says white as well, red and white.
Well, you want to do it? Let's do a reveal, Sandy. I'm actually going to post it in the group to show the reveal later on.
Fizzy Pop says rainbow.
Rainbow.
Oh, you remember the rainbow colors? Cool. Yeah, Sandy, I did a poll in the group. I'm going to go check it later on, but I'm going to do a final a reveal later with a separate post saying, here you go. This is what it looks like. So go ahead and tell them, Sandy.
Okay, so I actually remember it how it is now. Although there is a color in there, I don't remember. It was pink, white, and like a grayish blue. I remember pink, white, and blue. But there's also like this dark maroon or brown in there. One stripe that I don't remember. Brian, if you want to pull up the pictures. Because there's residue in there, and there's pictures of how it is now.
Yeah, there's residue for it being red and white. And I found tons of it. Sandy and I both did, right, Sandy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember being red and white.
What
in my memory?
Now, based on this image right here, it looks to be pink, blue, and red.
It's like a peachy color more. It's more like a peachy.
And it's more like a maroon, not red. It's maroon. It's like a brown maroon.
Oh, Brian Stabley said, I remember red, at least 3 colors. Not sure full rainbow.
Yeah, I remember pink, blue, white. I don't remember that maroon color.
No. But wait till you see it now,
red,
guys.
Though, because I never, if it had been red in my past, I would have thought peppermint. It's because that would look like a peppermint to me, and it wasn't red and white in my past.
Those guys are dressed funky, aren't they?
Remember, this movie was made in the 30s, so it was.
We have a red plaid with white collar. They all have white collars. I'm just discussing in case it changes, okay?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I have images of this stuff in the folder, too.
Weird cockatoo hair on the red and green guy, and then you've got these horns on the blue guy. Red and green plaid. That's sort of crossways.
Mm-hmm.
Red shorts, green shorts. They look like they're torn. They're torn shorts is what it is.
Yeah.
like something like Peter Pan would wear or something.
Yeah.
And then this guy has gray shorts with blue.
White collar.
Blue shirt, white collar. And they all have their hands in their pockets except for this guy. He's got one hand in his pocket. And he's got something in his hand there. Looks like
that's the lollipop with the outside of it, the wrapping paper that he's getting ready to hand to her.
Yeah, there you go. Happy Father's Day to the best pop in the guild.
Yep. So you're going to show the lollipop what it looks like now?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Okay, so here is what the lollipop actually looks like. That's the pop. So what is it? Black? It looks like it's kind of black, yellow, and peach.
It's actually blue, pink, and white.
Yeah.
Blue, pink, white.
That's the original one
but
too.
See, that's the thing. There's images that's different than that. That's what I remember. But there's actually images with darker colors in it.
That's kind of like what I remember right there. Sort of a rainbowy color.
Brian Stavely says too much white for me. I agree with you, Brian. I don't remember. All
right, let's see. This looks like a better image. See, it looks to me like it's black, peach, and yellow here.
Brian, that's blue. That's what I remember. Blue, pink, and white. I don't know what you're seeing. I'm seeing blue.
Preliminary said he thought it was spiral.
It is. It's spirally, but it looks black in that picture.
I remember more pink.
Amy said, no, that is not right. Okay, mind blown.
I remember.
What color do you remember, Amy?
I remember. Now there's green.
Hey, look,
Brian, you're better off going to my folder where we
have
everything together.
There's a little bit of residue right here too. Look.
Amy doesn't remember any grayish blue. I'm with you, Amy.
Look at this picture here. And this is something somebody drew. Look at the colors of that pop. It's red and white. And they even have all the clothes right. Look.
Yep.
Even the hairdos down to the very last detail. Somebody looked at the picture.
Actually, they don't. I don't think the striped stockings are in this.
Amy says red and white swirls. Yes, Amy, I'm with you.
Did they have striped stockings?
No.
That's insane.
Because there's striped stockings there too. Brian, go to the original.
Hey, Wake Up News. Hey, welcome.
Did the original change?
That's what I'm saying. Go to the original image of the Lollipop Guild that you had.
That looks yellow.
Brian, go to the movie scene.
You telling me it changed?
What?
Keep going until we have.
Holy crap! They have striped socks now. What the hell?
That's what I said. I just found it. They have striped socks now.
No,
they have striped socks.
Yeah.
No, we were just looking at this picture. You guys saw this, right? They were wearing shorts, and it looked like there was a white under here. I don't remember them having stripes. Do you?
I don't remember them having stripes, especially against the plaid.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
That's another huge Mandela effect, guys.
Preliminal doesn't remember the plaid shirts.
I do.
Fizzy says they were always striped for her.
Somebody's messing their pants, and it's not me.
Evie?
She says, not me.
Brian, but I want you to go to my folder and look at the lollipop there. There's a dark color.
I'm in the folder now.
There's a dark color that shouldn't be there in one of them, and it's the original lollipop.
Lollipop representative. Okay, there's a pretty good image of the pop with her, Dorothy holding it. Yellow, peach, and black is what it looks like right there. That's kind of
I don't know why you're seeing black. It's blue.
It's either blue. It's like a purpley blue, though. It's not like a real, genuine blue.
I would say it's like steel gray blue, yeah.
Weird.
It's close to her dress. It's very close to the color of her dress. I just remember there being more pink.
So when did the striped socks appear? Look, I gotta ask the chat.
Fizzy said it's always been striped.
Were the socks striped when you looked at it the first time? I want to hear from you guys.
Amy Ferguson says no stripes.
Because we just presented this.
I thought they were just solid socks.
I thought
Like
they were
solid.
solid. I really do remember solid socks.
They were solid. Is there any like residue for that? Like people
We
dressed
have
up
to
as
look.
them?
We didn't notice it. We have to look. We don't have time for that right now.
All right.
Always
have to-
striped for me, says Fizzy Pop. No stripes. Wow, that's insane. I could have sworn they wore like white stockings, like white, I didn't know they had like striped socks. Okay, never mind. Let's move on to the next one.
All right, so the next one I found, and it's a big one for me. Guys, the Game Boy. The original Game Boy was called the Game Boy. What was the name of the one that came after it that opened up? The Game Boy what?
Game Boy Advance.
What is it, Brian?
Wasn't it the Game Boy Advance?
Well, maybe for you, but not for me. That's why I want to ask the chat. Fizzy knows, because Fizzy, what do you remember? Give him a hint. Because I ran this by Fizzy. Brian Stavely remembers Advance. Well, I got some residue to change everybody's mind, hopefully.
Well, what is it?
I remember the Game Boy Advanced with a D.
Yeah.
It was the advanced version of the Game Boy. And I have a ton of residue of that. And Amy Ferguson says, yes, Game Boy Advance. Duh.
Her son had one.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Wait till you
Maybe
see it now,
advanced.
Amy.
And Brian Stavely saying, yes, maybe advanced. Duh.
Oh my
yes.
God.
Wait until you see the residue I have.
This is huge.
So
Oh, wait,
Brian,
you know,
go to
this
the
reminds
Game
me
Boy
of the
folder.
This reminds me of Advanced Auto Parts versus Advanced Auto Parts.
Right. And Brian
Oh my
Stavely
God.
just said, yes, advanced. What?
This is insane. Is there residue really for Game Boy Advanced?
Yeah, go to my
Yep.
folder, Brian.
Tons.
Brian,
Right, Sandy?
I just did a ton of work on that folder. Stop looking on Google and
I
go to the
know.
folder. My God, all that work I do, go to the folder.
I'm in there now.
There's a lot of residue.
God.
Game Boy, hang on.
Game Boy. It's called Game Boy, yeah.
Isn't that we were up late the other night getting all that residue?
Yeah.
That's right.
It's easier
There we
to
go.
search. If you search LEP7, they all come up in a line.
Yeah, Game Boy, right here.
Yes.
What are we looking at? Crash Bandicoot?
Well, it's called Crash Bandicoot Trance. Duh. Why wouldn't it just be a trance? Because there's a couple games that mirror Game Boy Advanced. So Crash Bandicoot Trance. Duh. They could have just as easily put a trance, but they did a
Advanced
trance
Adventure.
to mirror Advanced.
Advanced Adventure.
Advanced Adventure. Why not Advanced Adventure? They're saying advanced because it was the Game Boy Advanced.
No, but you know what's even crazier, Sandy, is the Advanced never looked like that, guys.
Yeah, I know. That we were going to talk about that too, the logo. The Game Boy Advance logo is all screwed up and it's merged.
Yeah, it's got these weird triangle A's that were never there before, and the A is merged with the D and the A and the N. It's like a broken triangle. There was never like that. Come on. And then the A and the M is merged in game.
And the A and the N in Advance is merged.
Yes. You guys see that? That was not like that. I'm telling you.
And the C and the E, no way, says Brian Stavely.
Oh, the C and the E, yeah.
I mean, if you want to be specific, the S and the H in crashes too.
Gosh, this is confusing because see, it's very possible it could have been Game Boy Advance.
Yep.
In another reality or whatever.
And it was 100% for me. It was definitely advanced. The advanced version.
Boy.
And it was never advanced auto part. It was advanced auto parts for me too.
Gosh, it hurts my head now because I kind of see both now. Gosh. Game Boy Advanced.
It was advanced, Brian.
I'm gonna have to call my sister on that one because she actually borrowed my Game Boy Advance or Advanced, and she never brought it back to me.
It's okay. Time matters. We'll have stuff that affects you, I'm sure.
Game Boy Advance. Look at the weird A's. That's insane, guys.
Yeah.
Huge one, Brian.
Hey, you know what really tripped me up about these logos and stuff was when I was I used to work on phones, like fixing phone screens for people and computers. I still do. But I was changing a Samsung, and I happened to notice that the A was like an upside down V now. And I was like, what in the world?
Yeah.
And that's when I opened my eyes to the Mandela effect, looking at different videos. That was the real eye opener for me. And if you build it, they will come. And there's many more.
There's some residue in there where like Target remembers Advanced. Like you'll see. It's not just like
Game Boy Advanced.
It's not just like Pinterest and Google. Like it's actual stores selling it as Advanced.
Oh wow.
Like that's a different one, but there's
Game
like a
Boy
Target
Advance.
or something in there too. That's multi-market.
Somebody selling. Oh yeah, here's the Game Boy Advance. Advanced. It says SP. This is the one that folds.
Yep.
The SP. To tell you the truth, it might have been Advanced. I don't know now. I'm confused.
Do you question yourself, Brian?
I'm questioning my reality every day.
Everything's changing.
Game Boy Advanced. Power adapter.
See, I was hoping to change some of your minds, and it looks like I did.
Pokemon Advanced Adventure. What? Game
Yeah,
Boy Advanced. SP.
Yep. Tons of residue.
If you own it and you're selling it, you think you'd know what it is, right?
Right. I mean, did this person take the time to look at it? Yeah, I'm sure they did because they listed every game.
Yep.
Game Boy Advanced games. I play, I could go out and buy a Game Boy Advance or Advanced, but I'm into the emulators. I play the emulators on my computer PC.
I mean, there's a ton of residue for this. There's a ton. I mean, everywhere we looked, we were finding it.
Hitchhiking.
Oh, that's in the wrong thing. Get out of there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Game Boy Advance. Killer Pool for Game Boy Advanced. Walmart.
That's being sold by Walmart.
Yeah, even Walmart has it advanced. You think they would know their own products, right?
Yeah, and that's actually Walmart. That's not a third-party seller. Actually, Walmart is selling it.
I think that's what I found, Sandy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Walmart knows the name of their own stuff. 100%, Brian.
Amy, please let us know.
Amy, you want to talk about one that we can talk about without me presenting for just a moment because I got to change a stinky baby.
Sure. I'll do the hitchhiking since you showed it. Amy Ferguson, please let us know what your son says after he gets up. Like, even if you have to tell us, like, on Facebook or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, guys. So in the chat, while Brian's away, in the chat, can you please spell the word hitchhiking for me? And Fizzy, please write down what you remember because yours is one of the ways I remember, and that way they can see it that way too. No one knows how to spell hitchhiking. Come on, guys, in the chat, please.
Amy says it was advanced.
Yeah. Okay, so they're all spelling it with a double H in the middle.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Wait, last Flyboy is one H.
What?
Mm-hmm. Is Fizzy still here? Because I want to see Fizzy's version.
I
There we
don't
go.
know.
Earl came through. Earl Halcomb came through with a dash. And then Time Matters said, "Holy crap! Did I just type 2 H's like that? It looks wrong, doesn't it? I don't double H's. Did no, not for me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't look right to me. But you know what does look right? 2 words or 1 H.
Wow.
To me, 2 words and 1 H. Like I can see it with a dash. I can see it as 2 words, but I can see it with 1 H. But 2 H's is wrong for me, at least.
Yeah.
I thought they were separate words too, Esther. But if you're going to make it one word, like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, 1 H, not 2. And I got some residue to make you guys look at it the way I see it. Like it's
Are you getting
Arts,
two
I
H's
agree.
or one
2
H,
H's is
Sandy?
grammatically wrong. Usually, when you have 2 consonants making the same sound, one is removed. Correct. That's why 2 H's looks wrong to me. 2 words, fine. 1 word, it should be 1. And it's got the thing is, when I see it printed in things, 1 H looks right to me. So as soon as Brian comes back, I'll have him show the residue. Yeah, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is 1 word. That's when I actually noticed it. The 2 H's that bothered me really bad.
Wow.
And that's when I said, well, if it's got to be 1 word, then it's got to be 1 H because it doesn't look right. Except in Dilemma. Yes, Brian. Well, no, I'm talking about like an H. There's certain words when you're combining 2 words. Dilemma isn't 2 words. It's 1 word. When you combine 2 words, it usually loses the middle consonant. Guys, Johnny, Dilemma, and Matthew are not 2 words. Hitch and hiking are 2 words. Hyphen, yeah, I believe a hyphen too. I believe that's the way Fizzy remembers it. Like I said, I'm totally on board with either a hyphen, 2 words, or 1 H, but 2 H's looks completely wrong to me. Did he say he's changing, Evie? Let me see if there's anything else we could talk about while Brian's gone.
I think he is changing his baby.
Yeah, if he's changing her, it's going to be a while.
Yeah.
Theresa, can you give the room a shout out while I look?
Okay, hold on.
I mean, we can also jump to Deion Sanders and ask everyone how they spell Deion.
Esther, Brian Stavely, Time Matters, Preliminal, Last Flyboy, Earl Halcomb, Irma Arts.
Time
Imagine,
Matters.
is Fizzy still here?
I can't say her, no. Time
Okay,
Matters.
she might have left. Amy Ferguson,
Preliminal.
Jesse, I think I said Preliminal. Jesse Bergholt.
Wake
Rally
Up
was
News.
here earlier. Rally.
Yeah. Wake Up News. Chewbacca Sasquatch.
Quantum
Jacobian.
Entanglement. I think that's everybody, right? I said Brian Stavely, Wake Up News.
Last Flyboy. Justice for All was here. I don't know if
YouTuber.
they left. Fizzy's here.
Oh, okay. Hi, Fizzy.
Fizzy.
Oh, you're welcome. Time Matters. Jacobian.
Yes. Fizzy.
Welcome, Jacobian.
Earl Hackham's already starting on Deion Sanders. Can you guys please spell Deion in the chat?
Yeah.
And
Do you want to
Fizzy.
say he's a football player? Well, was retired, played baseball too.
Wait a second. Fizzy, can you please put in the chat how you remember hitchhiking? I think she remembers the dash.
What's she saying? I don't see it.
It's not. She didn't say anything yet. I'm just asking her if she could please put how she spells hitchhiking.
Okay. Irma Art says Daeon. Ooh. Wow.
Dae. Ooh.
Yeah. Esther says, I didn't realize you guys were doing a show. I just was getting ready to leave my ex's house to come back home. Been over there all week. Now I'm by myself. I could enjoy the show in peace. Yes, Esther, in peace. No kids, right?
Deion.
Amy says Deion.
My Joey remembers it how it is now. Thank you, Fizzy. Fizzy remembers it with a dash. That's what I thought.
Oh, really?
But I wasn't positive.
Oh, wow.
But I'm with Chewbacca Sasquatch. I remember Dion.
Wow.
Yeah, I can, like I said, I can concede to Deon, like Earl Halcomb. He's got both there. I can concede to that. But the way it is now, I can't. I can't do it. That's just wrong to me. I've never seen Dion ever written like that.
Wow.
I'm glad you added it's not as bad as it sounds, Esther. She's been watching 6 Kids for a couple days.
Funny.
And Fizzy says, I wish Theresa would unblock me.
What?
You have her blocked. Since
No,
you
I
brought it up.
don't.
Yes, you do. She doesn't have a single person blocked on YouTube. So that means you have her blocked.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do I unblock it? Or
I think you have to search for her on YouTube and then, or go to your settings and go to blocked people. I'm not sure. I've never blocked anyone on YouTube.
I don't know how to fix that.
We'll figure it out after the show, Fizzy.
Okay. Sorry, Fizzy. I didn't know that. I apologize. I'm sorry. You're going to have to help me with that, Sandy.
Yes. Yes.
Again, I
Hi, Matters.
apologize, Fizzy.
That is how Celine Dion's last name is spelled, yes.
Dion. Speaking of Celine Dion.
I agree for Liminal. The dash does look right. I hitchhiking 2 words looks right to me. Hitchhiking 1 word does not. But when we get to the residue, one H looks better than 2 H's to me. Brian Stavely says go to your channel, like go to you.
Okay, hold on.
And then hit community on the left.
Okay, hold on. Go to where now?
Your channel.
Okay, hold on. Let me do that real quick. Okay, go to. Yeah, there you go. I got my name. What do I go to?
The community tab.
Community tab. I see
Yeah.
your channel.
Oh, Brian,
Oh.
on a phone, it may not show up.
Settings.
Yeah, it says go to blocked in your settings. Chewbacca Sasquatch said. So go to settings and look for blocked.
Okay, I'm gonna go to settings. Hold on. General autoplay, watch on TV, billing and payments, notifications, live chat, about. Where?
Don't worry about it. Well, it says Brian.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I got it.
Oh, okay. Never mind, Brian.
Oh, yeah. I see all the blocked people. Yeah, she's in there. Hold on.
You see all the blocked people. That's lovely.
Wow. Look at all these people I blocked.
Oh, my God. That's not
Tell
something to be
Fizzy
proud
she
of.
is unblocked.
Well, you just told Fizzy. She can hear you, you know.
Oh. Fizzy, you are unblocked.
Time Matters. Listen, before you go, my email address is sanfran876. I'm going to put in the chat at Gmail. That way you can contact me on Google Hangouts. Because that is the best way to contact me, to be honest with you. So here's my email address. Send me a message.
Wow, I never knew how to do this. Thank you, Brian. This is cool. Thank you.
Thank you,
Now I should be able to see her.
Have a great day.
Who?
Oh, time matters. I was telling Theresa. I don't want to keep
Let me
them.
see if
They
I
have to
let me
go.
see if I can see her now. Hold on.
You might have to refresh, like hit live chat, then top chat, and then go back to see her.
Oh, I see Fizzy now.
Good. Earl Halcombe says, I bought an old New English dictionary. It has common use symbols in the back pages, chemistry, mathematics, botany, and sex symbols, etc. In the sex symbols, hermaphrodite has the word perfect with 2 F's.
It's good now. It's all good.
That's odd.
Sandy, it's back to normal now.
That's good. That's good, Theresa.
Thank you.
Is
Thank you, Brian Stavely.
Earl Halcombe, are you in the Facebook group?
You want to talk about Reality Residue, Hunter?
No, you can't.
Well, that's why I'm asking if Earl Halcombe's in the Facebook group for Reality Residue Hunter. Because I'd love to see a picture of that.
Thank you, Brian.
I bought some pizza yesterday, and I'm about to eat one now. So said we must let it No, I don't eat one.
Is Brian coming back to join
I'm
us?
here. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, Earl
Yeah, how you
Halcombe,
doing?
are
How's
you
your little
on
one?
Facebook at all? Do you have a Facebook account is what I'm asking.
Yeah. We're back. We had an accident, but we're back.
Okay.
She's a baby. She's entitled to that.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, guys, are you ready to see the hitchhiking residue that we were talking
Yes,
about?
I want to see it. Tell me about
Okay.
it.
How do you remember spelling hitchhiking, Brian?
I remember 3 H's.
3 H's.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hitchhiker.
Really?
Okay, well,
Three?
let's go to the folder to find out. Earl Halcombe, you would not get kicked out of Reality Residue Hunter. The other groups are kind of touchy. We're a good group, I promise. If you want to join.
Aw.
Yeah, we're
Tell
not.
them I'm completely different than the others, Earl.
Yeah, Theresa, if you want to go to Facebook and post in the chat your link for Earl.
Yeah, let me go get it for you, Earl. Hold on.
Actually,
no,
it should
Earl,
be,
my group's...
wait. Teresa,
Huh.
it should be in the description.
Oh.
Yeah, it should be in the bottom of the description.
Do you see it? Brian, did you put my group down there?
No, it's not there. Why isn't Teresa's group there, Brian?
Brian?
So is this residue or what?
Earl, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to my group in the chat. Hold on, let me get it for you.
Yeah. Brian, that's blurry. It is residue, but it's blurry.
What is it?
Hold on.
Hitchhiking with how many
blurry.
H's do you remember?
1 H. It's 1 H. I'm showing you residue of 1 H. Because like I said, I can concede that it was 2 separate words or that it had a dash, but not 2 H's. It goes against the rules of grammar.
Bless you, Evie.
Let me show you what it looks like with 1 H, but this image is blurry. Go to the next one. Yeah,
Okay.
that one's fine.
So how many H's are in hitchhiking?
We already went through it. The chat already answered. We're just showing the residue now. So this is what it looks like with 1 H, guys. And let me know in the chat if this looks better to you than 2 H's.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, I know. That's what made me realize it looked wrong.
I don't know. Gosh, I mean,
The 2 H's looks wrong.
That looks wrong. Yeah, I guess now it does. Dang it. Dang it, Mandela effect.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, maybe go back to the residue because we've already talked about this. You were gone a while.
How do you spell hitchhiker, baby? You know? What? Does it have 3 H's or 2 H's in the word hitchhikers? What? 3? Does this look? Look at Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
What's wrong with it?
Looks like it has 3 H's. I don't know. That's insane. I've watched this movie a million times. It has 2 H's together in the middle of the word. Yeah.
And I just want to point out that people that remembered the 2 H's are now saying it looks wrong too. So that's why the residue is very important right now.
Oh my gosh.
So go to the folder, Brian, because there's a lot of residue in there.
Sandy, I just posted the link in the group.
All right, Earl Hackham, the link is in the group. Please join and share that image if you can. And trust us, I promise you'll have a better experience with us.
Trust me, I'm complete opposite than everybody else. I went through all the heartache of everything, of all the drama and everything. But that's why when I started my group a year ago, I wanted this group to be completely different. I want everybody to post as much old and new residue and old effects. It's completely different. It's nothing. I can't compare it to the other groups, but we have people waking up at all different times, right, guys? Mm-hmm. Sandy, Brian?
We do. We do.
And that's why it's very important. Even if something is like a year old to us, it may be brand new to somebody who's newly waking up. So that's why it's only fair that there's old and new effects that are posted in the residue, because new people are waking up all the time. I wake up new people, or I wake up people that are new to these effects, and it's brand new to them. So that's why my group's completely different.
See now, right there, the dash, the hitchhike with a dash, how they're that looks okay to me, but together it looks wrong.
It does.
Fizzy, stop.
Here, Fizzy, I'll give you the link. Is she being silly?
She's being silly.
Oh, okay. I thought she was being serious. I'm like, okay.
Brian, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Silly Fizzy.
All right, you're going to talk about the next one, Sandy?
We already did, Brian. We're waiting on you to show the residue.
Did you show Hitchhiker residue?
He's not done. He's nowhere near done.
Oh.
And we got a bottle. Getting a bottle ready.
All right, next one.
We already did the next one. We have 2 to catch up on.
Oh. Well, that's because I have a new phone, Irma. Irma says that my audio has improved greatly. Irma, I went from a Phoenix LG3 with AT&T, and now I'm with Metro PCS, and I have a brand new Galaxy phone J2.
That's not it. It's not the phone.
And I have unlimited internet.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's her unlimited internet.
Unlimited internet. I love it. So yes, I won't sound like a robot no more.
And Earl,
we all know what it sounds like to be a robot.
I'm interested in the perfect part.
Yes. Thank you, Irma. Brian, I need some caffeine.
Conscious Truth Seeker, do you show Mandela Effect videos? It is 11:11. Yes, it is.
Wow. Well, not for me, Sandy. It's 8:11 here.
I know.
11:11. All right. So
what is it for you, Brian? 10:11?
Guys, there's a new channel. If you can, check it out. Conscious Truth Seeker. They've been documenting their awakening in real time.
Oh, wow.
That sounds awesome.
Can you put the link in the chat?
Yeah, put the link in. I'll unhide it.
All right.
I don't have the link.
No, I'm telling them to put the link to their channel in the chat.
Oh.
Okay. All right, Sandy. So what's the next residue?
Well, wait, you're still showing the residue for hitchhiking.
I don't know. What's the next residue you wanted me to present?
Well, after you're done these, I want to show you are flying through them. After you're done, there's Hitchhiking the Galaxy with 1H.
Yeah.
I think that's a fan fiction. After you're done this, we need the Dion folder.
Okay, Dion.
Yeah, because we already talked about it.
Dion.
And we just need to show the residue because I already put in the chat what they remember already. I'm still waiting for you to put a link to your channel, Conscious Truth Seeker. Because I'm going to have to unhide it. It's going to hide it automatically. That caption has Hitchhiking with one word.
We're looking at Hitchhiking.
Yeah. I mean, there's a ton of residue of 1H.
Crazy.
Wow. The definition by the Free Dictionary says 1H.
That's crazy.
And I'm sorry, it just looks right. The 2 H's looks wrong.
It does. Now that I look at the movie title, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, it looks wrong.
Mm-hmm. I think you've circled around now.
I did.
Okay, so the next one is the Dion folder. I'll be back, guys. I'm going to go get it. Go to channel.
Here we go.
Okay.
Dion. So how do you guys remember Deion Sanders? Did we form a consensus on that?
Everybody had something different. This is a video by Recall Vector. I remember the eye.
I remember the eye too.
Okay, I put his link in the chat, guys.
Deion Sanders roast Tony Romo on live TV. New Deion Sanders with an I, D-I-O-N. You guys are going to be surprised to find out that it's now spelled like Dayon.
Yeah, a couple people remember it that way.
Looks weird.
It does look weird. I've never seen Deion written like that.
Guys,
if you want more information on this one, Recall Vector's video is linked in the description.
yeah.
His name is now spelled D-E-I-O-N.
It is.
D-E-I-O-N is now what it's spelled.
Never seen Deion written like that.
No.
It was an I for me. I can concede maybe an E, but that doesn't even look right to me. It was an I.
Deion Sanders. Oh my goodness.
It's tons of residue.
I know. Dang it, Mandela effect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Yes, last Flyboy. For a lot of people, it added an E to his name.
Funny.
But to Kevin T, D-I-O-N looks way off.
wow, Deion, way off.
I've never seen it like that either, Space River.
So what's with the YouTube channel? You want me to present that?
If you want, I put the link in the chat. And I subscribed. They need to get to 1,000 subscribers so they can stream.
Conscious Truth Seeker. Yeah, because that's what happens. Until you reach, what is it, 1,000 subscribers, you said?
Yeah, they changed it. Now you have to have 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if it's just new channels or if it's people, if they didn't grandfather anyone. Like, for example, my channel has been around for like 7 years. Am I still grandfathered? Can I stream right now? Or do I need 1,000 subscribers? Or is it just new channels? I don't know the rules here. But they need 1,000 subscribers to stream.
Okay, so we had a messy diaper, we cried for a bottle, and now we're asleep.
That's the best thing. All right, we're not even to the middle yet, Brian, so we should get moving.
All right.
We need to get going.
All right, next folder is Vegas Vic. Now we didn't find much residue of what Brian remembers, but I remember kind of what Brian remembers. I'm going to tell you. Are you guys familiar with Vegas Vic? It's a big sign in Las Vegas.
Oh yes. Okay, now I know who you're talking about. The guy with
Yes.
the cigarette.
Yes, the
Yes.
guy with the cigarette. Well, I also
Cowboy.
remember him as the guy with the gun because he was a cowboy and he had a gun on his hip. The gun is gone.
What's his name? Cowboy Vic?
No, Vegas Vic.
Vegas, named
Vegas
after Las
Vic.
Vegas.
All right, let's ask the audience what they remember the cowboy looking like.
That's a lot to ask them to describe, but okay.
Let's just say, what kind of pose did you think he had?
I mean, we're talking like a really tall neon sign. Like what, like 3 stories high?
And did you mention that Dion's nickname was Neon Dion?
No, I didn't even know that. Thank you, Fizzy. Fizzy says you can stream with any amount of subscribers, but just not from your phone.
Well, I didn't know
You need
that.
1,000 subscribers to stream with your phone.
Okay.
The question was if anyone can describe what Vegas Vic is doing. Their pose. Vegas Vic is the really tall cowboy sign in Las Vegas.
Wasn't he standing on one foot with like one leg kind of to the side, like his legs were sort of crossed? Like
Yes.
I'm with Chewbacca Sasquatch on that one.
Right, the legs aren't the issue.
Did he have his arms crossed, or was he pointing at something, or was he?
How do people remember?
What position were his arms in? Let's ask that. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, what position were the arms? That's a good one. Yeah.
Was he hitchhiking? I don't.
Kevin T says thumb out? ?
Yeah, when he said that, I was thinking of hitchhiking.
Teresa and I remember something different.
Irma says his leg was up a little and a lasso.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. ?
Okay,
yes or no? Does anyone remember him having a gun on his belt?
Yes.
All right, shall we present now?
Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna say that yes, one arm moving.
Yeah,
nice flyboy.
one arm was waving, wasn't it?
Yes, but Teresa remembers him waving, not hitchhiking.
No, he was waving.
I remember the wave. He was waving. Like welcome. Come on in, welcome to Vegas.
And I could have sworn that wasn't there like possibly some residue in Pee-wee's Big Adventure? I could have sworn maybe in some movie like that in the 80s.
There could have been, because Pee-wee probably went to Las Vegas. But it was probably... Okay,
so describe this picture, Theresa, since this is your residue here.
Well, actually, I found that because you remembered Chaps, but we couldn't find the cow print. You said you remembered Chaps on him, so that's all we found for Chaps.
Okay. Was it like this, the cowboy?
No, I don't remember him holding the gun up. I remember him holding his gun on his side like that. I remember his hand down on the gun. And I remember... Now, guys, you see this? That's residue. That is not Vegas Vic. That is not Vegas Vic that you're looking at.
No.
Vegas Vic doesn't have a gun anymore.
All right, let's look at Vegas Vic now.
I remember his right hand on his gun, like resting on his gun, and the hand waving. I'm not sure about the waving, but Theresa is. She remembers his hand waving, not hitchhiking.
Yeah. Like, like welcome, hey everybody, welcome.
Here's Vegas Vic now. He's got a cigar or a cigarette in his mouth. And
he's pointing. I don't remember the pointing.
Looks like he's winking. He's winking with his right eye.
He is
He's
winking.
pointing to himself, and he's also pointing downward at the souvenir shop.
Yeah.
He has a red bandana tied around his neck, and he's wearing a brown hat, cowboy hat, and a brown and yellow checkered shirt with blue jeans. And he's got regular cowboy boots.
And the gun is gone.
Yeah, where's the gun?
The gun's gone.
That's Vegas Vic now.
Yeah. The Chewbacca Sasquatch said he remembers him tipping his hat. Like his hand on his hat, tipping his hat.
Doesn't he look a little bit too ruthless to be attracting people to a place?
Yeah, he does. He looks crazy now. His face looks crazy.
I mean, I wouldn't want to go to that souvenir shop if I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100. I know the gun was there. The gun is the biggest effect for me. It's gone.
Yeah.
He's a cowboy. All cowboys had guns.
All cowboys have guns. Well, they should.
Yeah. Hey, Salted Cedar. Have a good day, last flyboy.
Thank you.
Last flyboy.
Thank you, last flyboy.
I'm like feeling the same vibe as Irma Arts. I don't remember exactly. I do remember the gun. Everything else I don't remember exactly, but it looks off to me. Something looks wrong. And I think the hand was resting on the hilt of the gun. And I believe, Theresa, that could have been waving and not hitchhiking.
Gosh, yeah. I mean, he looks crazy. You're right.
Yeah, his face looks cut down like downright evil. The drawings of the face look better.
He looks scary, guys. He looks like a Chucky, a cowboy Chucky.
Yeah, he does.
You get it? Cowboy Chucky?
Yeah.
The residue we have is there's not much. There's really not much. There is a comb. I have a comb in there. A lot of the residue that I found is showing on the screen right now, like that one.
Yeah,
see how the hand was down and open, like it was once sitting on a gun. You already flipped past it.
That one?
Yeah, that one. Like, see how the hand's on the hip? That's kind of what I remember. And he's wearing chaps there too.
Howdy, partner.
And a partner.
But see how his hands like it almost should be resting on a gun that's not there.
You're right.
That's what I said. The gun is really the big one for me when it comes to this.
Yeah, this drawing is what it matches with current reality. Did the drawing change?
That drawing, I believe, is the original drawing. That's why it's there.
And not to mention the legs are crossed here, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, see here.
That's a replica where the gun still is.
This one?
Yep, that's the replica in a different part of the state.
All right.
All right, so you want to go to the next stuff? It's logos.
Sure.
The logos folder.
Okay.
Just 3 today, guys. We have a little bit of logos, a little bit of residue, and then we have more Mandela effects to get to. There's the gun again. See how the hand's resting on the gun?
Yes.
That's what I remember, guys. But the gun's not there for him to rest on the gun.
No, maybe they took the gun and gave it to Scarecrow.
Good one, Brian.
That's what happened.
Yep, they gave it to the Scarecrow. He needed it more.
And I guess it was to give him courage.
Or to go shoot the witch.
Yeah, they could have just shot her, you know?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why didn't they shoot her?
No, they had to pour water on her face.
Hey,
That's
guys,
right.
I'm down to 45% on my battery.
We gotta hurry.
Yep, we gotta hurry.
All right.
I mean, I can switch to my iPad, but it sounds horrible. There's like an echo.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, so now you're looking up the logos folder. The LEP 7-1 logos. And in the logos folder, there's also residue for the red bar flag. But it's significant residue because it's something that's used all the time. Like currently used all the time.
Okay, I'm in the logos folder.
Okay, so what are we talking about first, Brian?
I guess Crystal Light.
Okay. And you talk about Crystal Light, Brian, because that's all you.
That's
Okay,
yours, Brian.
The part in question with Crystal Light for me, well, for one thing, the A and the L is connected.
Mm-hmm.
But the S, this isn't the Crystal Light that I'm seeing today. The S looks more rounded now. Oh wait,
No, there's more. There's more. I'm showing that's the old logos.
Yeah, I know, but it's.
And the R and the Y is merged, and I don't remember being that close together.
Okay.
You're talking about the cursive one.
Because the pictures are out of order. Yeah. And it's not your fault. Flickr makes them out of order sometimes. But yeah, if you look, guys, look at this. Crystal Light, the cursive one, the S looks like an O. And I'm like, what?
Cryotol.
No. Huh?
Cryotol.
It looks like Cryotol, yeah. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. It's just someone's
Yeah,
signature. I don't know
normal.
why they would switch to that. And why is the period there? Like, why does there need to be a period after Crystal Light?
What?
There's a pink period after it.
No way.
After Crystal Light?
Yeah, go back to it. Or go.
Why
go
does it
look
need a
up.
period?
Go to the images for Crystal Light.
No,
There's a period after light.
What? No.
That must be new for Brian.
Or the image I had, there was a pink period.
Yeah, there is.
There's a period.
That's new. That wasn't there before.
But that S looks better. Go back to it. The S looks better. The website you had?
Which one?
The image you were showing on Google. The S looks better. You see it? No,
Hold
not
on.
my image. The website. And now you're looking at Stanley.
Yeah, I know. You talking about this image?
Yeah. Do you remember the end like that?
Which one?
The N in Stanley.
Oh, the N in Stanley? No.
See, the old logo bothers me more than the new logo of Crystal Light. The way the T's cut off and everything.
Yeah.
Brian, I was talking about in Google. If you go to Google, the Crystal Light, the package you showed in Google, the S is fixed. I gotta switch.
But there's two different, look, there's two different ones. This is what I remember. The S was pointier. You go over here, now it's more round.
Yeah,
But
I don't know what's going on there.
I believe the biggest Mandela effect you just found was the pink dot. That was
Yeah.
not there.
No, it wasn't, because we didn't see it when we were saving everything.
No.
I think that just changed
How
recently.
did we find that?
Just now. I'm trying to tell you, I just found it now.
Does anyone in the chat remember a pink dot?
What?
No, it's not a
Andy,
registered.
that's a great find.
I don't think it's a registered symbol. It looks like a solid pink dot. Brian, can you zoom in on the dot? Yeah, it's a solid pink dot.
Yeah, I did. It's a solid pink dot. Does anybody remember that?
Everyone's saying no. Yes, Brian Stavely, I heard. All right, so going with the Stanley logo, Brian, the Made in the USA logo, excuse me. The Made in the USA logo has a red bar flag.
Made in the USA?
Yeah, look, I have it in there. The Made in the USA logo that's like on all our products has a red bar flag.
Oh, what? Dang.
Yeah, go look.
Let's look.
It's in the logo folder.
Holy crap, you're right.
It's a red bar flag.
Who found this one?
Me.
Awesome residue.
Made in the USA in another reality.
In a galaxy not too far away.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, Stanley. So how long has Stanley been like this with the end messed up?
I don't know. I just got a pack of screwdrivers and it blew my mind. I was like, I don't remember that at all.
Last I checked, it was like that since 2013.
No. That long ago?
Yeah. Now let's see if that's changed. That was the last time I checked that logo.
See, that's weird to me because I was driving a truck for a machine shop until 2016, so I saw the logo all the time.
Yeah, 2013 to present. I was right.
And I don't remember that from 2013. I don't remember that from 2016.
Wow.
I remember the 2013 logo.
The
That
end is
2013
broken right
logo is
here, guys.
crazy to me. Esther does remember the end like that. That's the thing. I worked in a machine shop. I was around Stanley products all the time up until 2016. I've never seen this logo before. Yeah, that's the 1980 Selsun Blue.
1980?
No, that's 1970. That's what it used to look like, and that's what I remember.
Me too. You telling me what, so what's changed with Selsun Blue other than some people? Now let me say, some people remember Selsun with an M at the end.
I do.
Some people remember it with an N at the end, and then I've heard some people spell it Selsun, like S-E-N.
Okay, but wait, right there, that bottle. What I don't remember is the blue getting smaller. Do you see the U and the E, how small it's getting?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. That's shrinking down. And the crooked E's, I don't remember that either. But I can't really say like 100% because I was young, but my dad used this all the time. But the 80s bottle, I know, and it was not like this.
No,
this was in my house every day. Guys, this was in my shower all the time. My dad used this. It was Selsun for me. It wasn't A-N or A-M or U-M. It was just like it is now for me. But the S and the E and the L, the L and the S, the S and the U, none of that was merged, and the E and the S were not going into the outside of the bottle.
Hang on, are you telling me the L and the E, the L and the S are all merged?
And the U, and the U, the whole thing except for the N.
No. Last I checked this logo, the E and the L and the S and the U are merged.
And the U and the E is merged, and they both go into the outside of the bottle.
I'm tracing it now, but I doubt this does us any good.
At this point, yeah. You just separated the U, but the U and the E is merged.
So Selsun Blue. What was their tagline?
I don't remember their tagline. I just remember the bottle in my shower.
There's no Logopedia on this one, so we can't consult Logopedia. So what do we do?
Weird. Why don't they have it in Logopedia, Brian?
I don't know.
Sounds like they're trying to hide something.
Now the new bottles merged too.
Yeah, the new bottle, the E and the L and the S and the U is merged, and I don't remember any of these letters being merged.
No.
I found that when Sandy last night when I was looking through coupons. I came across that, right, Sandy?
Yes, she did.
I was, like I said, I was trying to find a coupon for IHOP last night, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then the rest of it merged in front of me.
Well,
Yeah.
here's something else. I'm wondering,
Oh,
I want to ask you guys something, because in the movie Evolution, how were the aliens defeated? Was it with Selsun Blue or was it with Head and Shoulders? What do you remember?
I don't know. But Brian, Sharda Kanal says that in the Made in the USA logo, the is missing.
No way.
You telling me it's made in USA?
Go back to the logo, please.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, it was made in the USA.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
made in the USA. That's a very nice catch. Good job, Sharda Khan.
Thank
What?
you.
Here's a 1981 Selsun Blue commercial, and look at the letters.
There's good, there's better, and then there's blue. Selsun Blue, the best dandruff shampoo money can buy.
Did you say damn?
Only Selsun Blue has the anti-dandruff ingredient doctors prescribe most. Remember,
Brian,
there's
did he
good,
say the best
there's
damn
better,
shampoo
and
money can
there's
buy?
Yeah, I think so.
And then there's blue.
What?
Selsun Blue, the best dandruff shampoo money can buy.
No, the best dandruff shampoo.
Oh, dandruff. Okay. Whoa, I was going to say, since when? Since when was that allowed?
Prove it works best with more complete dandruff control than any leading shampoo.
So all the letters are merged. That's what we're saying.
Wow.
That was
But
not
it's
like that.
spelled SELSUN.
Crazy, Brian. I know.
Now,
I watched it happen last night.
see, I could have sworn the aliens were defeated by Selsun Blue because, in the movie Evolution, because they determined that selenium was required to kill them, to kill the aliens.
I actually that kind of strikes a chord with me. So yeah, I think you're right.
But in this reality, it's Head and Shoulders,
Yep.
which Head and Shoulders and Selsun Blue have the same ingredients. Basically, selenium is the key ingredient.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're telling me all these letters are merged now?
Yep.
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 And the next one is Theresa's logo.
Hang on, let's look at this one.
I wear black now, so I switched. Doctor recommended for flakes and itch.
Yeah, it's all merged.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, so what are we talking about now?
The last logo in the folder.
I don't know what's going on with merging logos, guys, but it seems like they're getting out of control. Like, seriously.
There should be another one in there. There isn't? Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Theresa's with Selsun Blue. I'm sorry. So next we have, we're going to Residue.
Which one?
Hershey Bar. You actually have to go to the list.
I have to go to the list.
There's a link with the timestamp 3452 in the list that I sent you. I mean, you can show the images too, but
3452.
yeah, 3452 is the timestamp. And if it didn't change, because I found this link a long time ago now, they say Hershey Bar, not Hershey's Bar in the commercial.
Quarters fruit roll-ups, now in great tasty cream. Hershey, Hershey, Hershey. Hershey, Hershey, Hershey. Ooh, chocolate fun, pure milk chocolate, delicious and smooth. Oh, if you don't believe me, I'll prove it to you. When you take a bite, oh, you'll say I'm right. Hershey, Hershey, Hershey.
It's just Hershey, 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 not Hershey's.
Hershey, Hershey. Ooh, chocolate fun.
I could have sworn it was a Hershey Bar, not Hershey's Bar. It looks
Right.
weird.
And I hear them singing Hershey, Hershey, Hershey. Not Hershey's, Hershey's, Hershey's. They're
Exactly.
singing Hershey. That's what I remember. Hershey
That's
bar.
good residue there.
And then Theresa in the folder, the Hershey bar folder, that's Teresa's residue of Hershey bar.
Yeah, I found some residue for Hershey Bar. Brian.
Good residue there.
Oh, you're echoing, Brian.
I got it. It's fixed.
Okay.
All right. So in the folder, we're looking for Hershey.
Yep. It was right there, the third one.
Got it. Vintage Hershey candy bar postcards.
There you go.
This isn't a new one, guys.
Yeah, we're doing
I
residue.
kind of stumbled upon this one back in October 2016. And I remember I was at the corner store, Triangle food pantry, and I was buying Hershey bars for my kids, and they turned out to be Hershey's bar.
Do they taste just as good?
Yeah, huh?
I said, do they taste just as good with the S?
They taste just as good, yes.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, everything has artificial flavors in it these days. You never know.
Oh no, I know. I've been to Hershey Park, and you see them making it. It's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I will tell you, there's like a something sour in it, like spoiled milk. That's what makes the specific Hershey
Wow.
flavor.
Hershey chocolate and cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Hershey candy bar postcard.
Exactly, Brian Stavely. Why is it called Hershey Park and not Hershey's Park?
Exactly. He's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's good residue.
Yeah, it was fun finding residue for that.
Okay, so the next one is Sterling. You're looking for a Sterling folder.
Sterling? Like as in Rod Sterling?
Yeah, as in Rod Sterling.
You're going to like this one, Brian.
His name was Rod Sterling. I know
It's
it.
Rod
Wait
Sterling's
to see
daughter.
This. Wait to see this. He has a daughter. And guess what her name is?
As Ann Sterling.
Yep.
Except it's Ann Sterling now, but Teresa's got residue of Ann
Yeah,
Sterling.
Ann Sterling, as I knew him. My dad, Rod Sterling.
Yep.
And down here on the actual book, as I knew him, my dad, Rod Sterling.
Yep.
Yep.
Why didn't spell correct pick that up?
That was fun finding that residue, by the way. I enjoyed finding that one.
Let's see. Rod Sterling's daughter. It says Rod Sterling.
Mm-hmm.
Rod Sterling's daughter, Ann Sterling, attends the 50th anniversary stage reading of The Twilight Zone's The Masks. And you guys know that that's the last episode of the whole series, right? The Masks.
Mm-hmm.
That's the final episode of season 5.
Oh, really?
In the classic Twilight Zone. Yeah, that's the very last episode.
Mask, you mean where they all look kind of their true selves?
That's the one where the old man is about to die, and he has these kids that are rich and greedy, and they only want his money. So he makes these masks, and then
You told me that was the final episode?
yeah.
I did not know that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Thank you.
But every time I watch the Twilight Zone, it feels like there's new episodes every time. Like it's weird.
When is the new Twilight Zone going to come back? 'Cause we just finished watching the first season, right?
Yeah, season 1 is over, and now they're going to do season 2 probably around this time next year.
Are you serious? That's it?
Yeah, I mean, it has to be backed by popular demand. You know, if obviously not too many people were watching it, they're going to cancel it. But
What was your favorite episode out of the new one?
it's a toss up between I like the Blue Scorpion episode, and I like
I like the Rewind.
Yeah, Rewind was pretty good.
Where she had for the video camera. Every time she rewound it, she was trying to make things better and just kept making things worse.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm sorry. I just want to address the chat for a moment. Salt and Cedar, Milton S. Hershey. I think that's what you're looking for. But Conscious Truth Seeker has an idea here that's kind of interesting. It says, I bet you they're using us as some kind of selling point to these big companies, proving to them how they can control things with these quantum computers. So we're like a commercial for them, showing off what the quantum computer can do with the merging letters. You understand?
Yeah.
What they're saying?
No.
They're saying that we are advertising that the quantum computer does work, that they're able to change things. So, like, imagine, all right, let's pretend the quantum computers are causing all this, okay?
Okay.
And the people who make the quantum computers are going to Lockheed Martin and saying, look, we're going to change Selsun Blue. And then they're seeing videos from us popping up saying, look, Selsun Blue changed. You see? We're like advertising for them.
What?
In a way. That's assuming that's the correct thing that's happening.
Huh.
But
I always thought the AI is just messing with us.
yeah, I see it as when realities merge, things like this happen. The letters are merging because realities are merging.
That's how I see it too, Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
I think the timelines are overlapping over, and where we're seeing different versions just kind of merging, melding together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Melding.
Okay. Yep. And what would our show be without more residue from Theresa on the Monopoly Man? Brian,
Oh my
please go
gosh.
to
I don't know
the-
what it is about Monopoly, man. It's like every time I look, I keep finding residue. This one I'm excited about.
There's a
wouldn't
folder
be-
called Mainopoly.
It wouldn't be a Mandela Effect episode with
About Teresa's Monopoly.
Theresa without the Monopoly Man in it. So
I have no idea. I just it's funny. I find like tons of residue for certain Mandela effects, and other effects I might find a few, but it's like the Monopoly Man residue just keeps coming for me, you know? And I just keep finding it. I can't explain it. This is a huge residue for me. Wait till you see this. It's a good one too, Brian.
Brian, we still have 4 more residues after this, and then a couple more Mandela effects. So we need to start moving.
yes,
Okay. Are you showing it, Brian?
Jesse, hang on, says here, or is it quantum computers hiding the prophecy in Amos 8:11?
I don't know that
What does that Amos 8:11 say?
I don't know, honestly.
All right, write that one down, Sandy. Amos 8:11.
I'll take a screenshot.
You don't mind. What are we looking at?
We are looking at the Mainopoly folder.
Mainopoly.
Mainopoly.
Monopoly. It'll explain itself, Brian.
It's okay, Brian. Good luck with the premiere.
It's really good. I was shocked when I found it.
Don your
Accidentally.
monocle for Mainopoly in Santa Monica.
Okay, we have to explain what the event is. Sandy, you want to go ahead and read it?
Thank you. Brian's telling everybody to do a thumbs up on the video. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Theresa, you found the residue. Why don't you talk? Why do you keep asking me to do it?
Okay. Well, there's an event that they have in California every year. I guess it's been going on for 4 or 5 years, maybe longer. They have this like event where they call it Mainopoly, and what it is they set up this Monopoly themed event where they have like food and games, and you're supposed to dress up for the theme. And if you notice, and there's a lot of drinking going on and games, and it's like a huge festival that they do in California. And when I came across this, they had just had a recent one for Memorial Day, and they do this Memorial Day every year. And if you look at the very last one, the girls that worked there, the event, I guess they serve the alcohol and the food and everything, they're all wearing their monocles. And to me, I was real excited that these people that are doing this event, they all remember the monocles for the Monopoly theme.
Yeah.
And this is huge. And yeah, if you want to Google it, it's called Mainopoly. It's on Main Street in California. I believe it's Santa Monica. Is that what it says?
Yeah, but we have everything that the website shows.
And if the monocle didn't exist, in this reality, then why are they having why are they wearing
It's
the
the
monocles?
The logo
Yeah.
too.
It's
The
not just,
logo has a
it's not just
monocle.
those three girls. There are three totally different girls wearing
And I was
monocles.
excited to find this. I couldn't wait to show everyone. I'm going to actually post in the group later because I didn't want to post it too early. I wanted to show it on the show first.
Hey, do you remember? I think it was like the year before last or something. I made a snowman on the top of my car, on the roof of my car, and I put a Monopoly monocle on him
Yay.
as a joke. So I would drive by drive-throughs, and they would see the Monopoly monocle snowman. I thought it was kind of cute, you know.
So what do you think of the residue? What do you think of the Monopoly?
Throw on your top hats and monocles and get your dice ready.
Yep. And if you want to, Brian, you can even Google Monopoly in your Google and you can see all about the event. Like I said, they just had it for Memorial Day. So I don't know how many years this has been going on, but I tried to do my best to find as many pictures with the girls or whoever had a monocle on.
I'm more impressed that the logo uses a monocle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Brian, forgot. Look at the actual advertisement.
Yes.
It's showing a monocle.
Monocle and a top hat.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm so excited. I'm sorry, guys. I get real excited when I find residue like this. So I'm very passionate about my residue. And to me, this is fresh, new residue. And I am very excited about presenting it to you guys. And like I said, I'm going to post this later on in the group. But very excited. Sorry. I'm a little speechless.
Awesome.
I know. What do you think?
Yeah, that's good.
There's a close up so you guys could see the monocle.
Yeah, why would they do that?
If it never existed, I know, right?
Right.
Yeah.
If it didn't exist, then why are they putting the monocle in there? And yeah.
Hi.
See it?
Hi, Evie.
I'm interested at what they mean by benefiting the summer solstice. That's under the logo. But anyhow, so the next one is the Imagine white suit. So either John Lennon or Imagine. I can't remember what I put.
Let's ask the chat how many people remember what he had on sitting at the piano in the Imagine video. John Lennon.
What color was John Lennon's suit? Because I know we talked about this effect before.
We just talked about the last show.
Well,
no, isn't
I had found more residue, guys. That's what this is about.
Found more residue.
Yep, more residue. And trust me, this is one of the hardest residues for me to find. I mean, I have different degrees of finding residue, and this is a really tough one for me. So this was a bit of a challenge for me. But when I found it, it was like jackpot, you know.
Brian, can you find the folder, please? I'm down to 38%.
Okay.
Yep, Brian Stavely, definitely all white.
Yeah, now it's got a pattern in it, like sort of like the Louis Vuitton pattern. And I noticed that he's wearing like a bandana or like something around his neck.
An ascot or something?
Yeah, something. He's wearing something around his neck that he wasn't wearing before.
But this is Imagine John, a tribute to John Lennon, and they have a white suit on right here.
Yep. See the thing around his neck?
Yeah.
There's a necklace there, and it just looks so weird. So the necklace may have been the first change.
I know.
I don't remember that.
A John Lennon cover, and he's wearing a white suit.
Yep.
Do you like my residue?
I do.
Very tough to find. Seriously, like I said, I felt challenged.
I'm addressing the chat again. Crypto Vafiatis. Yeah, I know it is crazy, but it's definitely not a new effect. I've known about that now at least 6 months. There were other videos made on it.
Yeah, I think Moneybag 73 may have covered it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, a while ago. It's not a new effect, but it is a crazy effect. I remember them.
This is Brian. This is fresh new residue.
You ask anybody. I challenge, like, guys, just go out there and ask people what color was John Lennon's suit, and they'll tell you it was all white.
Yep.
But I do concede that it's probably new for you because
Oh.
I find stuff all the time that I think's brand new, and then Theresa will be like, "No, we did a video, we covered it." And I'm like, "Oh,
here's
okay."
I don't know if you know this residue here with John Lennon. Imagine from Quantum. It's from Quantum Leap.
Yeah, Theresa, was he wearing black, or were you looking at?
I still have yet to see that show.
I love that show.
I know. I want to see it. You can actually watch it on the NBC app.
Oh, and there's one coming up. I don't know if you're going to show it. You remember the show called Quantum Leap?
Theresa, we're looking at it right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, sorry. Okay. If you want to, he goes back in time, and if you notice in the background, his what's his name? The guy behind him.
I don't think that's residue, Theresa. That's how he always dressed. It was the 80s.
Oh.
That's how he always dressed. He was always in light, weird suits.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If anything would be residue, it'd be Sam, and he's wearing black. So.
Okay, so which one's next?
All right, so next is Uncle Sam, and it's not what you think it is. So go ahead, click on that, Sam. I've never heard of this, but it could be because I was a baby. I'm a bicentennial baby. I was born in 1776. Yeah, I was born in 1976 during the bicentennial.
Bicentennial baby.
And apparently, there is Uncle Sam hat residue you can see in the background. But apparently, there was Uncle Sam shampoo and deodorant. Does anyone remember this? Asking the older listeners, not old, but older. Does anyone remember this?
That was a fun one to find, Sandy.
We have another. What is this photo here you're showing of Uncle Sam with?
No idea.
I don't know what that is.
That's what Theresa sent me.
The girl, what's her name?
Oh, I think Theresa is pointing out that her fingers are pulling up the sleeve, that she doesn't remember that, but we did discuss that when we covered it.
Yeah, her fingers are covering up the sleeve or rolling up her sleeves now.
Yeah. We did cover that when we covered it last week.
In some parts of the country, it might be looking like she's flipping somebody off.
Yeah, kind of.
All right, so
there's another image.
Another one?
Yeah.
What is it, Evie? What is it?
That's the deodorant.
Yep.
And check out the hat. Yeah, Space River News. We covered Rosie the Riveter the last show. There's a lot of changes with her again. She changed before, but now she's changed again. Actually, she's changed 3 times. I found changes after I think it was Moneybags that found the first changes. I could be wrong. But I saw a video on Rosie the Riveter changing, and then I noticed more changes, so we covered those changes. And then we covered more changes again the last show.
All right. So this is just more residue on those Mandela effects. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the last residue we're showing today is USA Today. I just noticed that USA Today has the old Earth residue. It's got South America right underneath North America in the USA Today logo. The old logo. The new logo doesn't have the globe anymore.
That's a good find.
Yeah. I never noticed it.
Yeah. You guys see that? South America is right under. Wow.
Yeah. I never noticed it before. And now USA Today doesn't have the globe, so we don't see it anymore. So the next thing we're covering is orange Crocs.
I think it's the art of hiding things in plain sight.
Yeah.
So what's the next thing?
And oh, by the way, and that logo is also merged. The S and the A is merged. The O and the D is merged on USA Today.
All right. You know what it's spelling out? Soda. That's what it's spelling out.
Yeah, well, because there's also the D and the A.
Yeah.
It's all merged. Anyway, the orange Croc folder. Once upon a timeline.
Crocodiles, orange.
Yeah, we're doing animals now.
Cool. That's weird, huh?
Yeah, Teresa, I don't think we're going to be able to talk very long.
They're radioactive. That's what it is.
They're turning orange, guys. They're actually, scientists are actually baffled as to why they're turning orange. They're turning
What do you
orange.
think, Sandy?
They actually found like the same species of crocodile that's not orange, and some are orange and some aren't, and they don't know why.
Well, it's weird, but I know this is probably not really related, but there are dogs that are turning blue in certain parts of the world. They got blue dogs.
What?
That's weird.
Gray African crocodile turning orange.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. They're turning orange, and they have scientists baffled. So there's two of the same crocodile next to each other. One is gray, and one's turning a rusty red-orange color. They think it might be like an infection. There's like all sorts of theories of what it could be.
What's next, Sandy?
So next is the octopus, Argonaut octopus.
That one's weird.
Yeah, this one is weird. The Nautilus. That's the other name for it.
Is it Nautilus?
Yeah, Nautilus. It's got a nickname. It's either you can find it under Argonaut or Nautilus. It's both. See, the weird thing about this octopus that Theresa found is it's got a shell, guys. Like a turtle.
It's his home.
No, a Nautilus is supposed to have a shell, like a Nautilus shell.
Yeah, but it's an octopus, Brian, and it has a shell. That's weird. And here's the weirdest part. To mate, the males have to break off an arm and put it in the shell to mate.
Oh my gosh.
And their arms go back around them. Do you see how weird that is?
Drags the coconut shells and shells with them, use it as a shelter.
They drag it across the ocean, don't they, Sandy?
Yeah, Shartikan Na says those were extinct from me.
No way.
And they have all different types of shells.
Those don't even look like Nautilus shells to me.
No, they're called paper shells.
A Nautilus has paper shells?
Yeah.
That's BS.
It's an Argonaut. They're really Argonaut octopuses. The nickname is Nautilus because of the shell, but they're really Argonaut octopuses. Octopi. Sorry.
Did you ever know them as octopuses?
No, I think I just was saying it because I'm like trying to get through this faster. Probably when I was like 8, maybe, before I learned that it was octopi. I think there's all different types, different colors.
Nautilus.
So next on the list is Theresa and I are talking about, we want to ask the chat. I mean, it's been discussed, I think, before that animals are getting smarter. Well, Brian, if you go to the list, we have some links of smart animals that you need to see.
Getting really bizarre.
Smart animals that can what?
That you can, like, they're videos of the smart animals that you need to see.
Okay, where are they?
In the list.
They're just getting smarter.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
More intelligent. They're getting more intelligent.
These are some crazy videos that Theresa found.
You have the whale one too?
Orca uses bait to hunt and eat bird?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he throws out bait to catch a bird.
He throws it so he can eat the bird. When did orcas eat birds?
And when did they, use bait to catch them?
Yeah. He's like, here, come get the fish. I'm going to eat you.
See the birds? Oh, wait, it just went away.
No, that's messed up.
Yeah, like I said, animals are getting smarter. I've noticed that.
He throws out a fish to eat a bird. That's no.
Got
I know. I was like, what the heck?
Ah.
She doesn't no. Girl, Leah.
Do they really eat birds, or is this just a
Yeah.
simple incident?
I don't know. He ate a bird.
He ate the bird.
Looks like the bird's fighting to get out too.
He lost.
Yeah, he lost. So the next one is an alligator that's ringing the
What?
doorbell.
No way.
Wait till you see the alligator.
Shamu attacks and kills a pelican during a show.
Yep.
No way.
I don't really want to see that, to be honest with you. I
Sandy's
don't want to
kinda
see that.
squeamish.
A pelican's a big bird. That's going to be like violent. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I don't want to see that either.
Just can you move to the next one with the alligator ringing the doorbell? Because that's a lot better.
Okay, what are we looking at?
The list. Go back to the list. That's where all the links are.
Alligator?
Yes,
Pigeon?
alligator.
Huh. A Florida woman got the scare of her life after this pesky, nearly 8-foot alligator knocked on her door and peeked inside her window.
Yeah. Wait till you see it. Show it.
He was bird watching.
Wanted to use the bathroom.
He wanted some animal crackers.
No.
Let's see. Let's watch him knock on the door.
Wait till you see how he gets up on his tail so he can look in the window. It's really funny. You see it?
Yeah.
No.
Check it out.
I didn't notice where he knocked.
Yeah, I didn't notice that either.
Now watch him go to the window.
That's fun. And that's where the video ends. But yeah, I don't see where he knocks.
Neither do I.
No, the window. Look at the window.
It says nearly an 8-foot alligator knocked on her door and peeked inside her window. It doesn't show
You see
it.
that?
It doesn't show it. It says knocked.
Huh. He didn't knock?
Not in this video.
Oh, that's weird.
Next up, we have a pigeon. What's with the pigeon?
Pigeon. So I haven't seen this one yet. Teresa said it's a
Oh my
pigeon
gosh. Wait
dancing.
till you guys see this. Wait till you see this. It's funny.
Brian, mute. You don't want to get a copyright. Mute real quick.
What?
Brian, mute.
What?
Mute your music. There you go.
I can't.
Oh.
You can just see the dancing bird.
Yeah, we're
guys.
just going to have to talk over it so you don't get a copyright
Look at the
strike.
dancing bird.
It's blurry. But it is definitely bopping and dancing to the music.
Yeah, I know. Come on. A pigeon?
And the next one is the best one, in my opinion. First of all, there's marine iguanas now that swim in the ocean. And we come across one in this video.
But the thing is, him knowing where to go to. That's the thing. I mean, just watch what he does.
Brian,
You knew to.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I lost the feed again.
yeah, I was going to say we lost Brian.
Okay, so marine iguana. What's with the marine iguana?
Apparently, there's a marine iguana now that likes to swim in the ocean, not like
A
rivers and lakes.
lizard. A lizard swimming.
Like
Dude,
in the
what are you
ocean.
doing out here? Dude, what are you doing out here?
No, watch what he does. He comes all the way to the boat, gets on the boat.
Ride back if you want. Alright, looks like you want to ride. Hop on if you can. Yeah, that's some rough business out here, huh? Helen.
Wow.
Yeah, he gives him a ride back to land.
Yeah. Tell me that's pretty smart for an iguana to be way out in the middle of the ocean. No, to come smart enough to come to the boat to get on the boat.
That's insane.
That's what I'm saying. Animals in this timeline are getting smarter and smarter. Pretty soon we're going to have talking dogs.
God, please no.
And cats are going to talk too, Sandy. Sorry.
Oh no. They already
Feed
do.
me,
They already
Seymour.
they already talk to me with their meows and their eyes. That's enough. Oh, and their paws. My cat likes to put his paw on top of the treat container to ask for treats.
Wow. But like I said, I've noticed an increase of the animals are being more intelligent. It's just crazy.
All right, Brian, you want to get back to Mandela effects?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should do that one next.
We got about 15 more minutes. Can we squeeze them all in?
Well, there's only 1, 2, and 3 left. There's 3 left.
Let's go. Let's go. First one.
Well, actually,
All right.
4 because we skipped a residue. Mark's residue. You see it?
Yeah, Mark's residue. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you show Mark's residue really quick?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
11 photos. You guys see that? Judge Judy? And what do
Wow.
we see? That we see
Mark
the,
found that in another Facebook group.
we
He
see the
doesn't know.
gavel. Look at the gavel.
In this reality, for anyone who doesn't know, Judge Judy has never used a gavel.
Coca-Cola.
No dash. He found that, I believe, in a thrift store. So the FIFA World Cup limited edition Coca-Cola glass.
There's a. What do we see in this picture, Sandy?
The VW logo.
And what is it broken or not broken?
Not broken.
All right. Is that it? Just I know there's more than 2 photos.
No, there's also there might be another folder. You know how it breaks up the folders sometimes. There should be something Darth Vader there.
Yep.
And more Coca-Cola. He took a picture of the actual glass. Yeah.
Nice.
And the globe. So this has no silver on the ends, and it does not. Some of them don't have slits. And these are official Star Wars helmets.
Nice.
And then the globe. There's an image of the globe there. Guys, check it out. On that globe, there's no silver there, and there's no slits on that Darth Vader. But the globe, guys, there's a North Pole, land.
Wow.
Do you have the globe up, Brian?
I do. North Pole right there.
There's land for the North Pole, not water.
That's pretty cool. All right.
So that's
You're
Mark
fine.
Fewings residue. Thank you, Mark. Okay,
Thank
so
you, Mark.
next.
Hang on. There's an Uncle Sam one.
Yeah, there's an Uncle Sam one too. I almost forgot. Thank you.
Is that the original guy who posed as him? Maybe. I don't know.
Could be. That looks like him, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's wearing the star hat with the stripes.
And pointing.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting if that was him and he's using a striped hat.
All right. What's next, Sandy?
So next is we have to ask the chat. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a message that's kind of important, but we're asking the chat if you ever saw the movie The Sandlot, which is Sandlot, by the way. We're not talking about that, but what is the name? What is Wendy's last name? She's the girl that I forget the kid's name. The one with the glasses was always obsessing over the lifeguard girl. Wendy, do you remember peppercorn or peppercorn? P's or F's? Brian, I'm sending you a text message real quick.
Okay.
What's the matter?
I'm asking the chat if they remember Wendy Peppercorn or Peppercorn.
Oh, that Emmy, yes. I forgot about that one. Sorry.
Peppercorn or peppercorn? Space River News says peppercorn.
Wow.
Okay, Brian, look at your text message because it's important.
Okay.
Not on screen.
What's the matter?
I'm telling him not to show his text message on screen.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Brian Staver. So anyway, this was found by Jessica Rainey. And so only one person remembers Space River News, remembers peppercorn. That's what everybody that we've talked to that knows about it remembers is Wendy Peppercorn. But apparently in this reality, it's peppercorn with F's. And Theresa found residue in the peppercorn folder, Brian, or the Wendy folder.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there was tons of residue for that. That was a fun one to do, right, Sandy?
Yeah, and then we have 2 more after this. And one
Almost
may
done.
have been covered,
Which
but
one?
Theresa found a ton of residue for it, so we're going to go over that one again.
Holy
I
crap.
don't know which one you're talking about, but that's okay.
We'll talk about it after this. Don't worry.
No, her
Okay.
name was Peppercorn.
Peppercorn, right? And
Not
now it's
pepper.
pepper.
Puffer, not puffer.
Wendy
Yes.
Peppercorn.
So nice catch, Jessica Rainey.
Wow. Wendy Peppercorn, Instagram.
Tons of residue.
Squints, that was the name of the kid.
Squints, yeah.
Yes, at the Sandlot. And then now and then. Yes, Wendy Peppercorn is still good looking.
Yeah, there's a lot of residue. And don't tell me to split it up again.
And how does peppercorn sound like peppercorn?
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Close.
Wendy Peppercorn.
It's everywhere.
All right, so is that an Emmy for you guys? Please vote. Let's see.
It is for us, for Theresa and I, and it is for Jessica Rainey.
Yep.
And one person, and it is for Space River News. They remember peppercorn.
Oh, wow.
Shardicon and Na says yes.
Space River News says yes, totally.
So the next one that we're going to be talking about, Jacqueline, I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. Ieza says me too. Yes. You're looking for Lincoln, Brian, the Lincoln folder.
All right.
So Theresa, what changed with the Lincoln Memorial for you?
Did it change again?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's
The way
the
his
same.
hands are.
Yeah, I think it's a change that's already been covered. But Theresa, we found a lot of residue together.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it changed some more. I mean, what do you think? Or maybe I'm just.
That's
I thought maybe it. Yeah.
from The Simpsons, and the hand is curled.
Yeah.
Oh, the feet. Also the feet, Brian.
Yes.
We're finding a lot of residue where the feet are backwards, where the other leg is pulled in and the other one's out. Where they're straight up
like a
and
mirror
down.
image.
Like that.
Like
See
a
how
mirror image.
Yeah, see how the legs are straight up and down there?
Yeah.
Instead of like at an angle.
Yeah.
So some people remember it with the legs straight up and down.
I remember them straight up and down. He looks awkward there.
He does.
There's residue where it's straight up and down.
Yeah.
The leg, right?
There it is again. Straight up and down. That's what it was, Theresa. It was the legs that we were looking at more than anything.
Yeah.
But we do have some residue of the hand not being curled. Oh, and another change with Lincoln that I found, it's doing the same thing as Mount Rushmore, where they're sticking the chunks of concrete in the eyeball to make it look real. And there's a close-up in the folder somewhere.
Yeah, the eyeballs look more real now.
Yeah, because there's a chunk of concrete in there. Or
That's all
marble,
new to me,
whatever it is,
Sandy.
granite.
That's new.
There's a close-up.
Let me ask you, did Abe Lincoln have a mole on his face?
I honestly don't remember.
Good
Looks like he
question.
does now.
He does now. I don't know if he did or not. But as I was saying, there's a close-up sideways of the eyes.
Hang on a second. I was checking to see if he had a mole. You know, Ulysses S. Grant has a mole now too.
Theresa, while he's doing this, can you send me the link to the Dolly Parton song? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Send me a link to that. Yeah, I forgot to give it to
the
Brian.
actual song?
Yeah, the video of Dolly Parton singing it the way I remember.
No problem. I'll get it free now.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
I forgot to put it in the link for Brian to put
No
in the
problem.
description.
I'll get it.
Hey, isn't this a double residue, Theresa?
It is. It is.
Yep.
No, it's triple residue if you move that. Is that you? Both hands are straight. It's Monopoly monocle and straight legs. So it's triple residue.
Yeah.
Sandy, it's actually Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, just to let you know that.
Yes, please send it to me so I can send it to Brian for the next.
You guys
I'll send it right now.
You guys noticed there is an inscription. Was that inscription always above his head?
I do remember an inscription, but that's because it's been in movies. There's the eyes if you want to zoom in. Oh, you just passed it.
Here you go.
Yep.
I just sent it to you now in the text.
I got it, Theresa. Thank you.
There you go. You got it?
I'm going to send it to Brian now.
Thank you. Yep, Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. Excellent song.
Yeah, that's for the next Mandela effect, the last Mandela effect.
And that's,
now I remember that, yeah.
That's showing you basically how big Abraham Lincoln is.
Yes.
To scale.
They say he's always been a tall man. He's over 6 foot tall, by the way.
Well, we're talking about
Very
the statue,
tall.
Theresa. The statue's huge.
Oh. No, I'm just talking about the actual man himself.
Yeah, here's some residue. Well, maybe with the legs straight up and down. And hey, look at the flag. The flag with the blue and the red.
Yep, that's why that's there.
Okay. All right. What else? What's next?
The last Mandela effect. I sent you a link, which we're going to play, but not right this second. I had to ask the chat. Now, you may not be affected by this, and Theresa wasn't until she started to hear it the way that I remember. And then she started to, as I say, come to the dark side and remember it the way I remember it. This is an old song. It goes, sail away with me to another blank, and we rely on each other. Does anyone know what the word is that I'm leaving blank? Look at that, Theresa. The first answer. Space River says place. Last Flyboy says world.
Wow. There we go again. 2 different people.
Yep, 2 different people, 2 different answers. Those are the answers I'm looking for. Brian McFarland says place. Kevin T
Oh
says
my God.
world.
And what did I say?
Theresa said world first, and then she started to change to place.
Hang on, is this the Laurel Yanny thing? Because I still want to go back and hear Yanny. I can't hear Yanny anymore.
Yanny's left the building.
I've never heard Laurel. Guys, but Brian, I need you to play that link that I sent you.
What minute marker?
I don't know. Let me see where it is in the lyrics for you. Hold on.
Okay.
Wow.
Evie's doing the thinker right now in her sleep.
The thinker?
Yeah. But she's a little stinker.
A thinker? Jenny.
Hold on, I'm looking it up, Brian. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
All right, it's probably about a minute and a half in. It's the end. Wait, let me see if it ends with it, because that's easier. It does. It ends with it, so you can rewind it. And no, it doesn't have both words in the song. The whole song has world.
Okay.
Right. So the very end, the last 3 sentences are the words. So you can just rewind. You can go to the very end and then hit back. Now, this is a song written by Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers.
You say at the very end?
Huh? It's at the very end of the song, yeah. Well, that's after the song. I mean, it's at the end of the song.
Is that it?
Wait, no, you didn't go far enough.
They say world.
Theresa, they said world. You said they said place.
What?
They say world.
What?
The link you sent me, they're saying world.
Did it flip?
Is it? I don't think this is the right one.
Well, now I'm confused.
Theresa, are you sure that's the right link? Because that doesn't look the same. The one you sent me before was darker. I don't think that's the right one.
Are you telling me there's 2 different versions?
Yeah.
I'm saying there's a version of them singing it with place.
Oh my God! Hold on.
Theresa sent the wrong link. Hold on. I'm going to my images now.
But they just said world.
I know they did, Theresa. You sent the wrong video. It's the wrong video.
Sorry.
It's all right. I'm trying to find the screenshot so you can see what it looked like.
Oh my God! I am so sorry.
It's all right.
To another
No.
world.
Yeah, that's not the video.
Did it flip though?
No, it's always been world.
I don't know.
Right. In this reality, Brian, it's always been world. It is
Right,
never
but you
been
remember
world.
place. But you remember place.
It was never been world for me. It has always been place.
I remember
And world
place.
doesn't even make sense. You can't sail to another world. You can sail to another place. So it doesn't even make sense to me.
Uh-oh.
You can't find the link, can you?
I'm looking. I don't know which one it was.
She got super
Man.
excited when she found it because they sang place.
I don't know where it's at, Sandy. Sorry.
Brian, go to the actually we can find it. Brian,
Place
go
for
to my
reduce
folder.
is definitely place for me.
Brian, go to my folder. There's a screenshot of the video.
Maybe if I see the screenshot, that might help.
Well, it probably will help us because it'll tell us who put the video up. Brian, go to my folder.
Do you know when I sent it to you?
Go to the residue folder, Brian.
Okay.
It's probably Sail Away With Me.
And it's
Sail
called
Away.
Islands of the what?
I didn't label it that. LEP 7-1
It's called Islands
Sail.
in the Stream. And in the song they say, sail away with me. In this picture, it says, to another place. We can rely on each other.
Yeah. That it?
Theresa, the video's gone.
Islands in the Stream.
No, the image of the video is gone.
Sail away with me to another place where we rely on each other.
Wait, you're telling me the video disappeared?
Yeah, I don't have
When
it
Kenny
anymore.
Rogers and Dolly Parton sang the lyrics, "Sail away with me to another place, and we can dine on a burger."
Yeah,
How in the heck can a video disappear?
I don't know. It's not here anymore. I'm looking in all
Sail
Oh,
my
away with
photos.
me
I got rid of it.
to
The
another
AI.
place, and we rely on each other on islands in the stream.
Brian, can
Wow.
you do a YouTube search for "Sail Away to Another Place," please?
Yes.
You telling
Thank
me
you.
that the video disappeared?
I'm looking for it on my phone, Theresa.
Oh my gosh, that is totally.
It's possible that you send me so much stuff that it's buried deep and I just didn't find it.
Oh, wait, hold on. Now, the Bee Gees did a version too.
Oh, maybe that's it.
No, they sing
No,
World
they
too.
say World too.
No.
What?
Bee Gees say World too.
Yep.
They do. It was definitely a place for me though. And that's why I'm looking for the screenshot. But did you search for, you have to put it in, you have to force it with quotations.
Sail away with me to another place.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because it was perfect residue too. They were singing it with place. See, I found this one a long time ago. That's why I have to go. Yeah,
Oh, man, there's
we've
no
been pushing
result.
it off.
Sail away, hang on, with me. Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. We're listening.
Okay, so let's try Twitter. Twitter.com is a great place.
Yeah, it's just not going to have the actual people singing it. That's why I wanted YouTube, but I'm
Do you know
still
how
looking.
long ago I sent it to you, Sandy? Maybe I can do a search.
No, I'm looking too, Theresa. It's okay. I'm almost there.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. It's okay. I found this a while ago. We kept pushing it off because we were shortening the shows.
Hang on.
Let me see. Hold on.
Somebody, I like this guy Brian here, posted, "Sail away with me to another place, and we rely on each other." And that was at the time of the debates.
Let me see if my search
Presidential
comes back
debate.
up.
Sail away
I'm
with
hoping
me
that my
to another place. Oh my gosh.
World just doesn't even sound right because it's too hard of a word.
Yeah, I mean,
Sandy, I'm going back into my memory thing here and see if it comes back up.
look how much results are coming up.
There we
for
go.
it.
It's
That's
everywhere.
crazy, Sandy.
It was placed for me 1,000%. When I heard it on the radio, that was the first time I ever heard World.
Hold on.
I never heard it as World before. And it's not even like you could say, oh, well, maybe you
Wait a
misheard
minute.
it.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Evie wants to say goodbye to everyone soon.
I mean, if we have to, we'll just say, guys.
I think I found it. Hold on.
Wait. All right. Well, if you didn't find it, we don't want
Amy
to keep.
says, no, place is wrong.
Evie says place is wrong.
Amy says, my sisters and I performed cover tunes, and it was always another
I
world.
said Evie.
But for me, World is wrong. World is wronger. Wrong. It's
I'm trying to find place. Hold on.
I'm 100% honest with you. I've never heard it as World before until I heard it on the radio that day. It was always place.
Hold on. I'm looking. No, I didn't leave yet.
Yeah, and I'm not saying, Amy, we're not saying you're wrong either, because, with the Mandela effect, it makes it really hard to discern things.
Right. For me, it was always place. For
me,
you, it was always World. But for me,
But now
100%.
when the Bee Gees just sang it, now it's like I have dual memories on it now. It's weird.
See, I don't. That's the thing. Like, this is like 100% solid in my head. It was place.
I'll have to ask Lisa on that one because she's more into the music effects. I have to ask Lisa on that one.
Yeah,
Her dad is a DJ.
I'm going back and looking. I don't think it's in here anymore, Theresa.
Love you, Evie.
I'm like all the way back to the Razzle Dazzle, and I don't think it was back that far. Brian, while we're looking, do you want to show the last one, which isn't on the list but should have been?
Sure. What is it?
It should have been the residue. I found residue of the old skeleton, the floating ribs. It's a skeleton folder.
All right.
I'm gonna miss it. Damn it.
And then we'll have to stay to be continued for next week. But we presented a lot of good effects today. That's amazing stuff.
I'm gonna catch the next one.
Yeah. Oh, I have it separated. Yeah, this is the end. This is what we have for part 1. Part 2 is coming up.
We got a lot more, but for next part, right, Sandy? When are we doing the next one?
Well, that's up to Brian.
Okay.
We didn't do the thrift store one. You want to skip that one, or?
You can do that if you want. The thrift store, it's just some
save
random
that for part
stuff
2?
Yeah, you could save it for part 2. It's up to you. It's just stuff that was in the thrift store that was interesting, like, the usual stuff, like the gold leg C-3PO and no shoelaces R2-D2, stuff like that. Wonder Woman, how I remember her.
What is the image I'm looking at here with the skeleton?
The skeleton is floating ribs. The rib cage isn't blocked off like it is now.
I missed it. I knew it.
Huh.
You see the ribs that are open at the bottom?
Yeah, they're open at the bottom.
And speaking of Dolly Parton, that used to be like the rumor that she had floating ribs removed to make her waist smaller.
Well, I heard someone else had their ribs removed. Never mind, I can't bring it up on the channel.
Okay.
I'll just say his name is Marilyn Manson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The thing is, Dolly Parton has said repeatedly that's not true. And it wouldn't be true because we don't have floating ribs anymore.
We don't have floating ribs anymore?
No, that's why that's residue, Brian.
No, I thought the effect was that we had floating ribs.
No, we don't have floating ribs. We had floating ribs. We don't have them. Our entire rib cage is like fused.
No.
Are you serious?
That's an old effect, guys.
Oh.
No, I could have sworn we had floating ribs.
Sorry.
I mean, what's the chat saying? Guys, am I crazy? This is an old me with the ribs not being floating anymore?
No, if you look, Sandy, we have 4 floating ribs.
We have it now?
Yes. See, that's an effect for me because I don't remember floating ribs at all.
Me
either. You don't remember floating ribs?
No.
Me either, Sandy.
Because it wouldn't be called a cage if it had floating ribs. It wouldn't be a cage.
Guys, you're freaking me out right now.
Why?
Because the Mandela effect was that we used to have floating ribs and now we don't.
I don't remember them.
No, it's the opposite for me. I don't remember them at all.
Oh my God, stop. Guys in the chat, what do you remember? Come on, here, help me out here. I'm freaking out right now.
Me either, Sandy.
I'm with you, Sandy. No, the Mandela effect now is that men and women have equal number of ribs, but I remember men.
Okay, oh God, someone's with me finally. All right, thank God.
Hey, Brian Stavis said Paul Knight had his rib removed.
But Bit of Venom also, SS says, I'm with you, Sandy. Bit of Venom says floating ribs was originally. Real old effect. Thank you, Brian Stavely. See? Guys, we did have floating ribs. We don't now. Brian, pull up a skeleton now.
Wait, what?
Pull up an image of a skeleton right now.
All right, then we got to go off the air.
Yeah, but so there were floating ribs. There aren't now. That is the Mandela effect.
Hang on, I'm confused.
You guys are backwards. You guys, that's why you're freaking me out. We had floating ribs. We no longer have them.
No, that's not. I'm telling you, the thing is, we didn't have floating ribs before, and now we do.
Guys, everybody in the chat's disagreeing with you.
With me?
Yeah, they're saying that we had floating ribs and we no longer do.
What are floating ribs for?
And it's more like a basket now. It's like rounded and it's weird. Like a beehive. Right there, Brian. See on the right?
Where?
No, I want the official skeleton. You see how
Oh my
they're all
God.
connected? Look at the ribs. Go close in on
Are you
that.
talking about these down here? These ribs? These are the floating ribs.
Brian, that's not a real. I know that's what we remember. That's more like a residue. That looks so weird. That looks so weird. The rib cage is so short and wide. It's so weird looking. That's weird. I don't know, but guys, if we find this video that's
But
Sandy,
magically
I was
disappeared.
raised. I never remember learning anything in school about
Sandy.
floating ribs.
Sandy,
Yeah.
the other thing for me that's changed with the skeleton is that the legs sort of go inward now.
Yeah, they kind of bow.
Yeah, they bow. Whereas before, for me, they were straight up and down.
Yeah.
Like I never noticed my shoes wearing on the my shoes wear more on the inside now. They used to wear
What?
more on the back.
Yeah, mine too.
My shoes wear more on the inside back now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, if we find this video, we'll post it in the group.
Okay, here's
because
a good picture. See that? The new effect is now the ribs are webbed in the center, and these floating ribs here, they weren't there for me.
no, the ones in the back weren't. I'm saying that webbing was gone and there were floating ribs on the sides. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The stuff in the back, no, that wasn't there. Those weird short ones, no.
Yeah, these. You
I'm
talking about
saying
these?
they came around. They were floating ribs. They weren't connected. Now they're connected with the cartilage in the front. Like the bottom two on each side weren't connected.
Right, but they're still not.
No, they are with cartilage.
No, if you look, they're not.
Not those. The ones that come around all the way around to the front, Brian.
These?
Yes, the one. No, not them. Not them.
Which
The
one?
ones that are right there. Yes, those two.
Yeah, they're not connected.
Wait. I'm looking at the delay because I'm trying to find this image, Brian. Where are you pointing to?
I'm pointing to these ribs that are not connected.
No, not those. The ones that have the cartilage in front. Yes, those. The last two there were floating, and now they're not. They're connected.
Crazy.
I don't remember the ones in the back like that either, though. I'm with you on that. I don't understand what happened in this video. Guys, I'm really sorry. But regardless, it was placed for me. It was placed for some of you. And hopefully I find this video and you can hear them singing it.
We'll show it on the next. We'll show it on the next show, Sandy.
Yeah, and if we find it, we'll post it in the group.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll show it.
So you guys have a great day, and get out there and explore your world.
Yep. Try to get off
Or
the
explore
internet.
your place. Whichever.
Make your reality.
Your reality.
Make your reality.
Yep.
Your own reality.
And don't forget who created you either.
Yep.
We love you all very much. Have a great Mandela Effect day, and God bless.
Thanks for coming, guys.